Hello everyone, this is Wealth Accumulation Channel. If you want to be a wise man, must read Charlie Munger. Warren Buffett asked these 3 things from his partners. Start by finding someone smarter and wiser than you. When you find him, ask him not to brag that he's better than you. Second, when you make a costly mistake, he will neither serve Zhuge Liang, won't be mad at you. In the end, this partner will still be on the long road. When traveling together, can continue to bring you happiness. He said, there is only one person who meets all these special requirements. He is Charlie. It's really not easy to do one. Charlie has everything, which is admirable. 50 years between Charlie Munger and Buffett created for Berkshire a record in the history of human investment. Achievements of no one in the past or no one in the future. A person's success is not accidental. Timing is important. But the inner quality of a person is more important. His dedication and wisdom in investing is unparalleled. But what is more touching is his own practice. Li Lu, Charlie's partner, said, the essence of his soul is a moral philosopher, a scholar. Charlie, who was born on January 1, 1924, is 96 years old this year. He was generous, kind, rational, humble and low-key all his life. Be honest and upright and don't complain. Don't be an afterthought, be admired and respected by the world. Poor Charlie's Almanac. After Charlie Munger's words of wisdom. Very shocked. Overwhelmed by his great humanity. Among them, the 5 sentences he said are deeply rooted in my heart. Worth our lifetime taste. One of the smartest people I've ever met in my life. There is no one who does not read every day. None of them. My kids laugh at me. They think I'm a book with 2 legs. One word. The truth about Charlie Munger's love of reading exposed. He has developed the habit of reading since he was a child. Every Christmas, his parents will give the children a few books as a Christmas gift. Those books are usually in the evening. I was devoured. According to Charlie Munger teachers, he was a smart kid. He likes to read various books, especially the growing knowledge gained from biography, to question the worldly wisdom of teachers and classmates. Charlie says, I'm a biography buff myself. If you do live with those who have great minds are great men and become friends, then I think you'll have a better life. Get a better education. This method, much better than simply giving some basic concepts. He has read about Adam Smith Benjamin, Franklin Archimedes, Cicero et al. Charlie carries a book at all times. He said that as long as I have a book in my hand, won't feel like a waste of time. Yang Jiang once said that the reason why you are confused, because of too little reading. Think too much. People who don't read are empty and barren and have limited knowledge. So they live anxiously and at a loss. Inferiority complex. Reading books makes Charlie knowledgeable and logical. Sharp thinking, unique morality, and high moral cultivation. As he himself said all these years, reading has brought me many benefits. Dong Qing also said a few times, a day without reading is like a day without a bath. No matter how busy he is at work, take 1 hour of reading time every day. Abdominal poetry and gas from China. That's why Dong Qing made a big statement on stage. Self-confidence and calmness at your fingertips. Hugo said that books are such tools for transforming the soul. What humans need is inspiring nourishment. And reading is exactly this kind of nourishment. House of Gold in the book. There is Yang Ruyu in the book. Reading enriches the soul. Peace of mind without being humble. The second wife raised so many children for me all her life. Paid a lot. Not in good health. I must take good care of her. The wife is the feng shui of the family. The more a man loves his wife, the better his feng shui. The more a man loves his wife, the more he loves his wife. Willing to spend money for her. At this point. On top of Charlie Munger. Charlie is very rich. Live like an ascetic. He is strict with himself. Treat him very kindly. Someone who really cares and loves. Don't be stingy with money and always hope they benefit. Charlie's travels alone. Travel economy class regardless of business or private. But when traveling with your wife and family, he'll fly on his own private jet. He explained. My wife has raised so many children for me all my life. Paid a lot. Not in good health. I must take good care of him. Charlie didn't graduate from Stanford. But because his wife, Nancy, is a Stanford alumnus. Member of the University Board of Trustees. Charlie donated $60 million to Stanford University. He is gentle and kind to his wife Fujinishi, who cares for Nancy. Camp Charlie and the boys. Created a good family atmosphere. Also makes Charlie. You can devote yourself to your career. They have been together for 50 years. Until Nancy's death in 2010. Some of us men. Taking the sacrifices of his wife for granted. Yell at wife. 5 drinks 6 bosses. Some beat and kicked their wives. Man who treats his wife badly. The good feng shui at home was also destroyed. Families are on the verge of retreat. A man who is not grateful will be punished. The Bible says a woman is a rib in a man. A man who treats his wife kindly is treating his own flesh and blood. Man with wisdom and vision. They all know how to cherish their wives' bodies. Caring for wife's heart. Respect him, thank him. Happy wife. Giving to the family can be motivating. The whole family is harmonious and prosperous. Third, look forward and look backward. Think in reverse, always think in reverse. There is a saying. I just want to know where I will die in the future. So I don't go there. Charlie's uniqueness is reflected in his thinking. Also in his personality. For example, Charlie always thinks from the reverse direction. If you want to understand how to get happiness in life. Charlie. The first is to study how life can be miserable. To study how enterprises become stronger and bigger. He started by studying how businesses fail. Most people care more. How to invest successfully in the stock market. Charlie's main concern is why most people fail in stock market investing. Charlie all his life committed to continuous research in various fields. Famous cases of human failure. And rank failure causes as checks for correct decisions. List made him in life. Almost never make major mistakes in career decisions. 50 years of Berkshire standing. Inseparable from Charlie's reverse thinking. This has also been greatly recognized by Buffett. As Charlie himself said, better to learn from someone else's misery. Lessons learned from experience. Instead of your own. Reverse thinking can be used in all aspects of life. For example, someone wants to borrow money from you. Don't think about the future. How to collect debt. You just have to balance it in your heart. Can I accept it if he doesn't pay back the money? Can borrow. Can't help but borrow. Another example. You are giving a speech. The first thing you have to think about is not how to give a successful speech. but to consider what happens if the talk goes wrong. Can you bear the result? It's okay if you fail. If not, you have to be prepared to avoid failure. Find your weakness. Conquer one by one. Most of the time, the reason why we can't bear the ending of something, because there is no reverse thinking. That is, without predicting the outcome in advance. Naoda Nobu often said that the so-called smart people are good at reverse thinking. People who know how to avoid problems better than someone who knows how to solve a problem. Our today is determined by the past. Our tomorrow is determined by today. Reverse thinking can allow us to prevent problems before they happen. Predict the future that no one else can predict. To live a more free, successful and happy life. Want to get something you want. The best way is to make yourself worthy of him. Charlie Munger said, "I was very lucky. I understood a truth when I was very young. To get something you want, the surest way is to make yourself worthy of him. This is a very simple truth, is the golden rule. Many of us want too much beauty. A fit and tall figure. A house in a great location. A job that pays well. Wanting too much and giving too little is like nonsense." For example, someone asked Charlie how to find a good spouse. Charlie says, "The best way is to make yourself worthy of him. Because good spouses aren't fools. This is the transparency of a wise man. Only when you are beautiful can you be worthy of beauty. High salaries will not be paid to low-energy people. A good figure does not favor good food and laziness. A good house is not for nothing for a poor man. Set yourself a goal for what you want. Not wishful thinking, not self-deprecating. Then forge ahead unswervingly. Finally let him own." 5. Charlie Munger says, "Every misfortune in life, no matter how unlucky, it's a chance to exercise. People shouldn't wallow in self-pity. Instead, use every blow to improve yourself. Good luck will favor those who have faith and good character. A person who has a vision and is willing to work hard." This is Wealth Accumulation Channel. See you next time.